Keep your encoder settings. Okay, whatever. Where's the Twitch? Oh god, I'm tired. Let's do some shit. Channel edits, not art, software, and game development. Magical girl game. There we go. But where's the music? I think I can just update this one here. It's not a... category. Maybe let's try a different category this time. Maybe it's science and technology. Anime, animation, action, adventure. None of these really... film and animation. Let's try science and technology. Yeah, why not? It's basically science and technology. I feel like I can hear myself. Maybe I can. Okay. Add the chats. One chat. Oh shit, where's the YouTube chat? OBS, help me. I used to do this and I've lost it forever. Let's see. View? Multi-view? No. Fuck it. Let's just go there myself. Whoops, should probably close this. Okay. What else is open that's weird? Nothing. Maybe make this as well. Documents. Godot. Ow. Let's see. Live chat. Where's the live chat? Oh. Pop out, motherfucker. Alright, what was I gonna work on? Moving text boxes to their correct place. Yeah, that's one thing that's been bugging me for ages that I haven't looked at yet. We're already there. Okay. I guess they should just be on the upper layer. Maybe you can go in the pause layer. I can make a new layer for it and just call it, I don't know, dialogue layer. Dialogue layer. VS Code on its own, because it's just better. Or would be if I had an extension, which I'll get right now. Meme! Is this actually the best? Just emulation? It's not like a... Let's try it out. Is that it? It's on? It's on. So I'm gonna override every single thing I have, or... Yes, probably, whatever. Right. Right. So, what the hell did I do last time? Right, I fixed that animation bug, and I'm gonna fix the dialogue looking weird today. Maybe look into saving and loading stuff. It shouldn't be too hard. When does that? I think it's probably an event, right? We'll define it just by... I call it canvas layer. I just call it dialogue layer. But you can actually make Dialogic do this somehow by itself. Let's find out if that's possible. Let's find out. Not on the newest version, on the not newest version. Yes, but what about instancing using the scene editor? Hello. Is it loud? Well, I can hear myself. That's not good. Okay, fixed it. There's nothing about layers here. Volume is good. I'm trying to fix small bugs because I don't know what to work on, which is how I usually do things. Layer 102. Maybe I should change the music though. This isn't really relaxing music. I thought it'd be relaxing. If we're on the same layer, what happens then? Because there should be a layer above or a layer below. The pause layer is layer 102, and the level background is layer 100, and the scene manager is layer 100, and then maybe this should be layer 101. Maybe. I love that I layered everything from fucking the hundreds. I'm also on Twitch, by the way. I'm breaking the rules. It's not good music. I'm changing the music. Well, this is good music. Definitely more shimmy high intensity music. I like this one though. Let's put some generic fucking vaporwave. Uh, I get more viewers on Twitch, but it's also like, are they really viewers? Are they bots? Who knows? I also didn't realize Twitch has a streamer, like it has like a software development and programming it has like a little category for this stuff, which I kind of knew. I mean, I knew it had stuff like that, but I assumed that came under art. It doesn't come under art, it has its own thing. So that was interesting to find out. When does the dialogue spawn here? So I'll just make this unique and do. Where's already? Ready var dialogue layer equals get node. Forgot how to type dialogue layer. But I think when I restream, I get like a hella delay on YouTube. I'm not really sure why. Maybe you can change it after you start streaming. I'm not sure though. Not that it really matters for a stream like this. So yeah, once we got the dialogue layer, I guess just put it on the dialogue layer. That's not what I copied and pasted. Dialogue layer. See if that fixed it. Did not fix it. But it did still work, so should I make it higher or lower? If this is 100, then it should probably be 99. Can you hear the game, by the way? Like the game itself? There's still not above it. Maybe it should be in the same layer as the pause layer then, which is 102. I really like there's a main menu sound, which I'm very happy about. I mean, I didn't make it or anything, but maybe it's a bit loud. I haven't fully tested it yet. When you start the game, it does this noise. It's just like the noise, just good noise. So the HS layer controls everything. But why? Okay, this should be much easier to test now. There's so many cool features there I found out the other day about testing. Like you can see everything that's like on the level while you're running the game, which like sounds weird, but you can tell like everything that gets spawned and like where it goes, and it's just very cool. Let's go 1 to 8. I can put it at 1 to 8. It's not working. Why is it not working? Does the order of the canvas layers matter? It might actually matter. If I put this at the top and set it to pause layer 102, 103, maybe it doesn't matter. Well, it should be 102, so I want it to be above pause layer. That'd be weird. So what's everyone doing these fine days? Yo, that'd be so sick. Then I'd get more views. Do the stream within the stream. You could stream me streaming you, and then I could wait. What? Then I could stream you streaming me, or something like that. It's one of those. Dialogue layer, add child, new dialogue. Someone must have asked this on the internet before. Dialogic layer. Ugh, why do they call it dialogic? There's so many things called dialogic. It's a bit fucking annoying looking up how to do stuff in dialogic. Custom dialogue, how to access layered arrays? No. Canvas layer? Maybe? Building cutscenes using dialogic. Maybe I should read more about canvas layers before just assuming they work like. Canvas item nodes that are direct or indirect children of a canvas layer will be drawn on that layer. The layer is a numeric index that defines the draw order. The default 2D scene renders at index 0. So a canvas layer with index -1 will be drawn below, and one with index 1 will be drawn above. This is very useful for HUDs. Yeah. So my thinking is right, and it still doesn't work. Am I missing something here? Level background is layer 100. The pause layer seems to work, and it's 102. But the dialogue layer is 101 now, but the dialogue still doesn't appear properly. And I am getting the dialogue directly from this level events thing, which gets dialogue layer. Maybe it's the dialogue itself needs some weird shit to work. Does it have like a layer class? I really wonder how interesting this is to listen to. Well, it does. It has a use canvas instead variable. What does that do? But it's default true. Create the dialogue inside a canvas layer to make it show up regardless of the camera 2D 3D situation. So maybe if I make it false, because what it's doing now is it just makes a layer for itself. But isn't that a bit weird? Wouldn't you want to change that yourself? How do I disable that? Let's spawn it in. Maybe I can just set it directly if it. New dialogue. So new dialogue. What was it called again? Use canvas instead. Oh, it's just a parameter for the start. Okay. Is this allowed? False? What happens if I do that? Is that not allowed? You can't use the signs and start? Jesus. Okay, default timeline is... Okay. Scene path, it's just the default, right? Gotta look it up. Parameter function by name. Ability to pass arguments to a function by name. Can you do this? So someone asked in 2016, and it's not looking good because the scroll bar is very large. Someone added it to their proposals in 2020. This is not the fun part of game development. This is the very... No, it's not supported. Cool. It's the very not fun part. I'm trying to figure out why things are the way they are. Why are they the way they are? Okay. And then if I pass false in here. If this works, I'm gonna give up on if it doesn't work, I'm gonna give up. Well, I got a mistake somewhere. Here. Die mistakes. Okay. Hey, it worked. I can't believe it. I'm a fucking genius. Let's go with the bird as well. Where's the bird? That's under... Just find the name. I was thinking, by the way, we could, if we don't want to make backgrounds, can't we just make the AI do it? Like, just make a DALL-E be like, make video game backgrounds. Maybe that's a bit soulless, right? Oh, and boss intro. It's true. I expected something like that to start happening. People accusing people of being like, oh, you didn't make this. Did an AI do it? But that's fine. That's creative. I creatively used the AI to make the game. It's pretty bad for like, I feel pretty bad if I was like, not really an artist, but I don't know, there are people that like take pictures of like cool horizons and stuff. Is that still a job? I'd be more scared if I was like a photographer. Because like art is like drawn art is like very like people will always find a reason to like it if it's by a human, right? But with a photographer, can you really tell? Maybe that's just a close-minded assumption. was really loud. My ears. Yeah. But I've heard that it will just like it will probably just end up being like another tool, like in the artist toolbox, you know. Like you'll like draw something and then you'll be like, oh, that's not quite right. I'll make the AI fix this part up because I'm not very good at drawing like, I don't know, dog penises or something, and then it'll be much better as a result, right? It's like in Photoshop when you press like the fill tool. It's just a better fill tool. It is a little scary though. Like I use it at work sometimes when I'm like really stuck on something and I don't quite understand the problem because I haven't like coded it before or something. I'll just ask it like, hey, how do I do this in like this language? And it just says, oh yeah, you do this, and then it actually works. And I'm like, oh, that's a bit scary. This is what one day you might replace me. But at the same time, like, I asked it, I did it. It's like I'm using its things fuck up. It's my fault, not its fault, right? So I'm like I'm the fall guy for the AI. That part is really hard to dodge. I need to fix that. I haven't played in a while. I suck. Yeah, that's true. What, the big one? I mean, you drew it. I forgot to already the dialogue there. But I have enough faith in myself that I'm gonna just do this and never check it and just hope it works. Because the last one worked. Dialogue layer. And then the boss dialogue. Yeah. Don't need to print that. Oh, right. Yeah, it was short and lame. Now it's long and hard. Node not found? What do you mean node not found? It'll find it. If I spelled it wrong? Dialogue layer. Yeah. I have to check it because I'm paranoid that it's not right. The beam also makes you invincible when you shoot it now, so like you can't just like instantly die. You can just like run into shit and be a little menace, which is good, I think. It should empower you. And the crystal makes a little noise when it gets fully charged, which is very nice. Yes, it's a lot hard. It's like I'm just working on small things. If I had to like, well. I wanted to do some like save system stuff today, maybe, and maybe some like incremental loading, like loading stuff while you're doing stuff in the stage, so that the game can be a little smoother than it is right now. And that's like that's like stuff I haven't done before, so maybe that's a little hard. But right now I'm just working on small stuff that's like pretty easy to just work on mindlessly. It's like there must be stuff that you draw, right, where it's like I can just do this and then listen to a podcast or something, right? It's harder to play the game and talk at the same time than it is to program stuff right now and talk at the same time. What? I feel like these stars shouldn't be blue either. I feel like blue It's a bad color for these stars for this stage. I think they should be something a little brighter. Oh shit, I'm gonna lose before I even get to the boss. Ah! Someone drop a heart, god damn it. I'm gonna fly with this guy because he scares me. Okay. Yeah, that works. It did work. Or dead or alive. I kind of want a checkpoint before bosses as well. Like if you die, I hate it. All games where if you die in the boss, you gotta do the whole stage again are bad games. Objectively. So I might do it if you have reached the boss and you die on the boss, you can just go back to the boss. Dead. I'm dead. There are a lot of shit happens. I don't know why it doesn't go to the game over screen. Maybe I forgot to add that. Oh yeah, you need to add that to the scene. That's okay. I think the difficulty for this stage anyway is very... It's like a bit tricky, but it's not like... It's not the end of the world. Hard enough that people won't say it's too easy, but not so hard that people will say it's unfair. I'm committing fixed broken dialogue layer finally. Okay. What can I work on next? Yeah, maybe I should maybe saving is easy. Maybe saving is really easy. Godot save. Saving games. Saving games can be complicated. Uh-oh. For example, it may be desirable to store information from multiple objects across multiple levels. No. Advanced save game systems should allow for additional information. All we need to know is what stage you reached. So, I don't think we need much more than that. If you're looking to save user configuration, nah. No accessibility options in this game. First, we should identify what objects you want to keep between game sessions and what information. But we have a level select screen. Is that happening? Are we doing level select screen? Or is it just like you load the game and then you're back where you left off? Because that kind of affects some stuff. Don't think about it yet. Okay. Then, in that case, maybe I shouldn't work on the save system yet then. Well, no, then I shouldn't. Because if we do a level select screen, then when you load your game, you'll go to the level select screen. If it's like a regular non-level select, yeah, maybe we need to at least know what the last stage you completed was, or what the last cutscene you watched was. So yeah, I guess I can work on it now. Alright. So, how am I gonna do this? There should be an autosave. Games all have autosave now. We live in the future. We don't need to save by ourselves. So when you beat the stage, it saves when you... Yeah, that's it. That's the only time it should save, right? After you beat the stage. Or I guess if you want to save manually for no reason in the computer. Yeah. And there is an event for this when you finish the stage. Let's see. Scene manager. Yeah, where it's like number of bees slaughtered. Number of times you slided. I was kind of wondering this, like, I don't know if it's possible to beat the game without getting hit. Or it's possible, like, but like getting all the dogs and not getting hit. I don't think that's possible. I was wondering this the other day. Because like there isn't, you don't need to fight the enemies, right? Most of the time. But there are times if you want to get a dog, you need to like kind of shimmy yourself in between enemies. And if you touch an enemy, they also die. So Like on this screen, you don't need to fight all these bees. You can just like fly over them, which is fine, right? You should be rewarded for knowing they were coming. But I think, is it the first dog? This dog you can get without getting hit if you slide well. But I think this gets so hard when the flying UFO guys come. Like really hard. Like, holy fuck. Ah! I'm already dead. Okay. Yeah, it's like these guys in the background, these Pac-Man guys. That's what my brother called them. Pac-Man. They look a dog in the middle of them, so you'd have to do some weird stuff. I guess I could space them out more. Let's see what happens when they come on screen. If they come on screen. A few deaths, I don't remember. Yeah, but I kinda don't like that, right? Or it's harder to program that, where if an enemy hits you, I guess it's not that hard to program actually. You kind of already have that because you're invincible after you get hit. Yeah, I guess I could change that. I guess my fear was I didn't want people to just like start running into enemies. Or maybe it was the opposite, I don't remember. If you touch a Goomba on Mario, does he die? Mario. Yeah, but snakes aren't. I like the Pac-Man guys because it's like the introduction, the introduction of that enemy, which I like. Like you don't see him up until that point. Once he spawns in the first time, then. Damn it! I'm trying to see. Yeah, I think he does if he has a mushroom. If you're small Mario, I think he just dies. I guess the game just ends then, right? I can't find it. It's hard to find footage of Mario dying. Look at him go. Anyway. Is that a thing? Like the Super Mario Bros? Or is it the one with the... Have you seen the Super Mario 64 without jumping? It's crazy. Is this the NES one? I don't think it's possible to be the NES one without jumping. This one, true jumpless, one task. Yeah, hold on, what's happening? Yeah, the Gummy just survives. Okay. How is this still assisted in any way? Oh, popping out the ball doesn't count as a jump. Okay. Oh my god, this holy shit. How long is this? 3 minutes? Okay, I think I've seen enough. Damn, never say that New Super Mario Bros. Is soulless. Yeah, I guess maybe the enemies don't need to die if they're hit. I'm trying to think of any possible consequences, but I can't really think of any. Most enemies fly off screen, except like the Gunnerfly. I think he's the only one that stays. Yeah, he never moves off screen. Is there another one? I think every other enemy eventually moves. There's one bear as well. One of the bears. We have 2 different bears. One bear stays in the top right screen, but you should never be jumping up there anyway. You have to be really dumb to do that. So. Okay. Anyway, when you complete the level, is there an event for that? Scene manager, level events, event boss. You beat the boss, and then what happens? On level complete. Yeah, it just sends out an event. which is a bit... Is that right? Maybe that's right. But does the scene manager react to that? Does it listen to... Should there be dialogue after the level ends? That doesn't matter. I can do that part later. If there is, it's hard, pretty easy to add it. Transition to next scene. So this is called when we ask for it. It has a level list. Scene not present. So if we're in level 1 and the level is beaten, this sends out an event complete event with the event name and the event number, and the event name is level 1 event boss, and the event number is probably 5 or something, is 6. Okay. What was the name again? Level 1 event boss is mentioned anywhere else. I feel like I like started this at some point, but maybe not. No. 1 boss. It's only mentioned in this script one time. What about the number? Okay. Then what we should do is just make another event, like level end event or something. Which just, so when the level ends, you can go through any other scene, and then we want to save the game to say they beat this level, and then we store information, and the only information that will be stored is the level that they beat. I think this makes sense. Let's try it out. Shouldn't do it directly from VS Code, because that'll really break stuff. What's the name of that file? Level then something something. Level 1 underscore event. So this will be event. I'll call it event end. That makes more sense, because there might be more events in between. Level 1 event end. All events are nodes, regular ass nodes, with the name of the thing they're called. So level 1 event and I might play a game later. I was only planning on streaming for like an hour. I don't want to play. I want to play a cool game before I sleep. Extends level event. It's not a node. It's actually a level event. Level ain't level event. All level events. I'm just gonna copy and paste this because it's easier. Okay. Doesn't need enemy spawner. Probably needs a dialogue layer. Doesn't need any packed scenes. Doesn't need to start dialogic just yet. I'll comment that out. Doesn't need to start event timer. Nah. One event and this event number, I'm gonna make the number 99 because why not? Yeah, there should be like a short delay before. Actually, no, there shouldn't be. Imagine if you beat the boss and then immediately quit the game. Nah, that's fine. You can already do that in other games. Event end, start timer. The time can be like a second. Wait a second and then you save the game and transition to wherever you want to be. One event ends. Wait after stopping spawner timer. There will be no spawner timer. Oh shit, you're right. The dogs. Dogs. I don't think we need the stars or anything, right? They're just, at least for now, they're just for building your crystal thing. But yeah, we do need the dogs. That's true, I forgot about that. Enemy spawner, no enemy spawner. Nothing is being spawned. Delete. I'm not even sure what this function's going to be. Event start. I guess that's just gonna event start. Save the game. Save. Level completed and numbers. Trigger, when the event triggers, lock the event, but the number, don't do anything with enemy spawner because we're not using him. End event. Right, when the event ends, we say the event has ended and then we unlock the event and then we do events. You shouldn't queue for you though, you shouldn't actually die. Maybe we can just do it maybe we can just jump straight to the end event. Like, what's the point, right? Event start, wait for we don't need you. We don't need you. Start event. Where's my other window? Alright, is this on level event complete thing? If level event number equals 6, which is the final event, then start event timer start event timer dot start. That's so strange that I'm doing that there. I swear that I did that on the... Do it like that, it's a bit weird. It's a bit bizarre. Start event timer is the name of the event. Yeah, I guess we're gonna do it here then. The wait time should be 1 second. And then don't start it. I can't believe I wrote this whole event system and I was like, yeah, this is going to be so efficient, it'll be so easy to write events. And then you don't write an event for like a month and then you look back at it and you're like, why did I do it this way? Right, at the level event number 6, start the timer. When the timer, after a second, the timer runs trigger. Trigger runs, locks the event, and then should run, yeah, got it. Event start. Why we need the 3 functions to do that, we'll never know, but that's how you do it. And then, when the event starts, we save the game. Okay, and how do you do that? Let's find out. We will start by adding objects we wish to save to the persist group. We can do this through either GUI or script. Let's add relevant nodes using the GUI. Once this is done, we need to save the game. We can get all objects to save them and then tell them all to save with the script. So get nodes in the group that should persist. Okay. And then serialize them. Next step is serialize into data. So it makes it easier to read from and store to disk. In this case, we're assuming each member of the group persist is an instance node and thus has a path. Okay. So what are they doing here? To JSON and parse JSON, so a dictionary. Our node will contain a save function that returns this data. The save function will look like this. Save. Makes sense to me. Okay, let's try that first. Maybe this seems really easy. I don't know why I said it would be complex. So we want to save the level name. Just the name of the levels we're waiting for. I can just have like a level name, which is level 1. And we need to get the number of dogs that you collected. We need to know which dog you collected and which dog you haven't collected. Okay, but if you replay a stage and you already have the dogs, should those dogs still show up? Or should it be like in Mario where they're like silver now, which means they're not real? I guess that's probably the simplest thing to do, right? I wonder, do we store which dog is saved? Let's check that out. Dog collection. Okay. Uncollected dog. If dog breed, so we... How do we know the dog breed? Huh? Where's it getting this from? Oh, it comes from, okay. Is this a global thing? Maybe it should be. Dog ghost? Yeah. Ghost dogs. That's simple to do. We can just change the color in Godot itself. Then you don't have to draw a new dog or anything. Just make it like a more, what's the word, transparent or something. Right. Can I make this global in any way? Yeah, I can. However, is this event in memory yet? I think it actually is in memory, because it's always thinking about the other events, right? It has this... Easy way to check this is just to print I am alive and then see if it happens when the level turns on. Scene manager, where is scene manager? Level 1 event, and yay! Okay, if I load this, will everything instantly explode? Yeah, it is alive. Nice, okay, this is gonna be way easier. It's gonna be even easier. Where am I? Got down beside here. Okay, event end. It needs to do events dot connect collected dog, yes, and then run on self, and then on collected dog, and we'll have an on ready var, which is collected dogs, it's an empty array, then we run on collected dog, which gives us the dog breed, and then we just add the dog breed to the array, because why not? How do you add things to array? Append or push? Doesn't really matter. Yeah, just dog breed. Do we even need to check if we have the dog form before? No, not really. Oh, maybe we can. Why not? Right? If collected dogs, dog breed is not in. Is that how you read it in Godot? If dog breed is not, oh, it's red. It's red. Not good. How do you check something's not in something? I love looking up basic concepts. Contains? Is there a contains function? Nope. There must be an in. Find an index for an existing value. Calling B search on. No, I'm not trying to B search here. Has returns true if the array contains a given value. Has, in a weird way of. Okay, if collected dogs has dog breed, or in this case, has not. If not. In. Hello, Michael. What are you in? Yeah, it's like a, oh, like in the array. Yeah, I thought you could do in, but you can't do in. You have to do has. Collected dogs append dog breed. Okay, we have the level, we have the dog breeds. Why is it passing? Don't pass. We're finished here. Event start. Oh wait, you can use in. Okay, I'm a retard. But you can't do if not in. Maybe you need to negate before the in part. Yeah, whatever. Oh, I just looked like a fool. Okay, func save. Wait, all it needs to save is level or last completed level. Yeah, which would just be level name and collected dogs for level, which I guess would just be a pair. Are they pairs? Yeah, I think it's if not and then in, which makes more sense, right? Yeah. Maybe it's Python where you can do it the other way. I don't really remember. That's the thing, this language looks way too much like Python and then it confuses me. Okay. I think that's literally all we need to save. Are you a Godot user or a Godot? Open a file to read or write. Nice. It's the only game engine I put like significant time into, so it's my favorite. Maybe that's like the bias speaking. It's the only one I know, but it's just I've always tried with like Unity and Unreal, and like they're okay, but this is just way easier to work with, like all levels. And this is me like basically not knowing what I'm doing half of the time, and it's still going okay. This can be called from anywhere inside the tree. It's path independent. Go through everything in the persist category as to return addictor pillar variables. So this should probably be in this singleton, I guess. Where did the music go? Any requests, people? I'll play anything. Demonetize me. Do it. So what's happening here? Makes a new file, save game open, user game file.write. It gets no. Can you only? No. For node and save nodes, which is everything in that group. Check if the node has an instant scene. Persistent node is not an instant scene. Skipped. Doesn't need to be instance in this case. This is fine. I kind of hate this though. I know I didn't put it on. This song triggers me like mad. No one has good memories of this song. I'm just gonna try this. I wish on Mac you can like keep a window like on top of all the other windows. That'd be so sick. You can do that in Linux, but maybe in Windows, but not on Macs. Or maybe you can, and I just don't know the shortcut for it. Okay. So maybe don't even need to return anything, cause we just have the information already right here. So I'm just gonna copy this verbatim. File.new save game open. Okay, I don't know what this path is or where it's coming from. Save game.save. Will this just save it as a JSON? Is that like, can you just edit the JSON and break the game? Skip to the end. Doesn't really matter for now. Save game dot store line to JSON. Check out animation sketch. Does that let you let other programs do that? And then save game dot close. Oops. Okay, print debug. Attempting to save game. If we reach here, then it might work. Print debug. Game has been saved. Oh, this is a good one though. This is a good song. It's from one of the good Pokemon games. They don't really make those anymore. That's a shame. What's the fast way of testing this? How can I make this event happen first? Oh, you did? Is it in the drive? Why is the prince from Katamari in the drive? Wrong prince. Is this where I should be looking? I'm so confused. It's on the stream now. You have to direct me. I don't see anything in the activity. Is it not here? Is it on Twitter? Is it on your TikTok? Yeah, you can see that. Oh, Messenger. My phone, dude. My phone hasn't given me anything on Messenger since like 2 hours ago. Now they're all coming in, now that I opened it. On my phone. Whoa, it looks so sick. I like the red eyes a lot. I like it. Let me, yeah, put it on the drive. Too long. I knew it. I knew it'd be too long. Maybe I can change it. Maybe I should just go on YouTube. My Twitch. See if my messages on Twitch. Oh wow, 0. How many bots do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'll restart the stream and come back with the fastness. I will return. Stop streaming.